Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Atlantic Immigrant Pilot Program. It is basically a combination of these three programs for the four provinces of Atlantic Canada. Okay, I've previously made a video where I established the fact that 6,000 PRs will be given to AIPP candidates through the in the year 2021. Okay, and I also established that that means at least 4,000 job offers will be given to people. Okay, now you must understand this one as well, that they have this Atlantic International Graduate Program as well for AIPP, and it is included in the total number of 6,000 PRs that will be given. Okay, and this is what we are interested in as a job offer candidate holder. Okay, so this is intermediate skilled and high skilled, and these are the requirements. I'm not going to go into that, but the purpose of this video is to establish if your job offer is genuine or not. Okay, so first of all, when you receive a job offer, so what happens is, if you're a skilled worker, you get a job offer by a designated employer in Atlantic Canada. Okay, and you can always find the designated employer list on the official websites for AIPP, and your potential employer helps you to get ready for pre-endorsement need assessment. Now this need assessment, it is basically from a service provider. I will talk about that. So when you receive, like if you have a representative, a consultant, or if you are directly in touch with an employer, you must ask for these two things. That is the first thing. First will be a copy of the completed job offer form used for this project. Okay, and that job offer should not be like a simple letter stating that you have been selected for this job, this. It is basically an official form named IMM 5650. So it should be a copy of that. Okay. Secondly, the employer should give you a confirmation of designation letter. Designation meaning the employer is designated and he has a designation letter, and he will give you a confirmation of designation which you can obviously cross verify. Okay, these are the first two things. Then, as I said, that the employer is responsible to help you to register for needs assessment, and you would be able to see it here that the immigrant settlement service provider who conducted the needs assessment, you need to mention it in your application. Okay, and that service provider, the list is mentioned here. Okay, these are a few service providers for needs assessment. Okay, and you can obviously, if you want to verify your documents, whether your consultant is lying or not, you will see the settlement service provider. You would call them, you would ask them whether they have actually conducted your needs assessment or not. This is another way of verifying your job offer. Okay, now let's talk about this one. Please ask, this is my suggestion, like this is not required. Required are these two things, that the employer will give you these two things. Okay, but this is my suggestion, that you need to ask the employer or your representative consultant that please provide me the job advertisement. Okay, and that job advertisement should be available, should be published within 6 months of your job offer acceptance. Okay, like check the dates. Then it should be available on job bank or other some three publications at least, whether it is print media or websites, wherever. Okay, and on that advertisement you should be able to see company operating name and the contact informations, including telephone number, cell phone number, email address, fax number, or mailing address. Okay, and all of these designated employers, you can find the list of designated employers from the official CSE website. Okay, and you would be able to go to their website and verify this information, that whether the telephone number is matching with the website or not, whether the email address is matching with the website or not, and you can email them, you can call them, and you can ask them that, sir, did you give me a job? I just want to verify that. Okay, so you can do that. And also the advertisement will be holding your title of position, job duties, skills requirement, and location of work. Okay, so this is something that you should ask your representative to give you, because this is a great way of judging whether the job offer is fake, or if it is a made up thing or not. Okay, now this is a list of designated employers. You click on this province, whichever province you're getting a job offer from, and the list of designated employers will be right in front of you. And I was talking about the IMM 5650. So let's open that one and see how that is. And okay, so this is another thing. You need to make sure the employer requirements listed in the knock code website, you fulfill that. For example, if it says that you must have a high school diploma, then you must need to have a high school diploma. And if it says you must need a university education, then like thing is, you need to meet the employment requirement. Okay, I can actually show you this one. Knock code 0601. Okay, um, I'm not gonna bother about opening the 2016 1.3 or not. Let's see whichever opens up. So in the start of every no code description, there is a lead statement. Okay. Then there are examples of the titles. Then there are exclusions, then main duties, and these are the employment requirements. Okay. So, I mean, you must make sure that you meet these employment requirements. Okay, now let's come back to that. Make sure you qualify for the program the employer selected in the job offer. On this form, if you're not high skilled, if you're intermediate skilled, then make sure your employer has selected the right program. Okay, then you sign this form, the employment form, and then you give it back to the employer, you send it back to them, and you keep a copy for your records. Okay, so like it is again mentioned here, you'll need it when you work with a service provider organization on your settlement plan. So like when you will be working with some of these guys, where it is, when you're working with one of these guys, you will need a copy of this form. Okay, now let's check what form. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have Adobe Reader 8, so it is not available to be opened on my website. I'm not sure why is that, but anyhow, I'm not able to open up that form, but maybe you guys will be able to open it on your computer or on your mobile. Okay, so yeah, and the last thing I wanted to talk about was that you need to make sure that these are the requirements. Okay, so you must meet these requirements, because without meeting these requirements you are not eligible for these programs. So these were a few practical ways of evaluating whether your job offer is genuine or not, because trust me, there are people who give you fake job offers. Everybody knows about that. Now people are giving you fake ITAs. Fake ITAs are also given to you, and you have no way of confirming whether that ITA is genuine or not, because they would give you that ITA after the date of the actual draw. Okay, so like thing is, these are problems overall. So whenever you're going through one of these kind of things that are not straightforward, please be vigilant, please be aggressive. Do not just keep quiet in respect of your consultant. I mean, don't do that. It's your money, it's your hard-earned money, and don't waste it like that. This is Ali Iftikhar, wishing you guys all the best.